Morning world, welcome to Monday 29th of April and a magical mystery. This is not how I expected to start my day and definitely not how I expected to start this video. Is there going to be any more? So I've just spent the last 25 minutes in my office going through the diaries and going through dates of birth, dates of movement, dates of TB test, blah blah blah, because I came down the barn an hour ago and I thought, there's a funny noise coming from the young stock. What's that all about? And I looked over the fence and I thought, oh, where did that come from? Came from her. So this is one of the youngsters that went over to the farm last year, and we thought it would be well before the bull would get anywhere nearer. Well, we were late taking the cattle to the farm last year because we had TB test in August, so we couldn't actually take anything over till August. And going back on my dates, the bull nailed her in the last week, 10 days of July. Literally, she must have come in, go on, get back. She must have come in, oh, come on, bulling, literally just before they'd gone over, and he nailed her. Downside is, it was her dad, Patrick. So this is an incestuous baby. Fortunately, on first look, there's nothing wrong with him. He's not very big, but then she's not very big. But he seems to have, you know, all the right things in the right places. He's only got one head. He's got 4 feet, 8 toes, 1 tail, a bum hole, and, well, yeah, he's okay. Biggest problem I got is I wasn't ready for him. I wasn't expecting him. I thought all the heifers had gone over to the farm before the bull had even a sniff or a chance, but some or other, the sneaky bugger nailed one of my heifers. Next question is, if he nailed one, how many more? I was looking the other day, I never mentioned it, but I was looking at it the other day thinking, a couple of my heifers have got little titties, you know, bigger than normal. I'm thinking, oh, well, there's a couple of them in there bulling, which they were bulling in there, and maybe it's just hormones and they're just a bit swollen up. Didn't really think much of it, but yeah. She's definitely got a calf, and there's a couple else in there that have also got a bit of tit. That's starting to form boobies. But if we're going to have any more calves, they're going to be in the next 2 weeks, 10 days. Well, I suppose 2 weeks, because after that, they weren't here. So, yeah, that steer is fascinating, that calf. Isn't he? Right, what I really want to do is get her and the calf in a pen, separated. But I'm worried about, because she's a young heifer, I'm worried about taking her away from the group. So I think I might just let things lie like they are for a second. It's probably me standing here, but there's just a bit too much activity around there, so I'm gonna have to put her in a pen. No good. Gotta do it. Go on, you lot gotta go out a minute. I need some space. Go on. Out you go. Go on. Out you go. That way. That way. Go on. Well, they're going to need a bit of bedding, aren't they? And I should have really put the camera up first. This is a bit like a Roald Dahl thing, isn't it? What do they call it? Tales of the Unexpected. Anyway, she's quite happily in there talking to him, and it looks like he's had a belly full of grub, so I think he's had a feed. I think he's okay. He's only a few hours old, although he is dry, so when I say a few hours, he might be 10 hours old. Maybe. Can't see any cleansings in there. I'll go and have another look in a minute, but I couldn't find any. So I need to separate him out from everybody else, because everybody else is a bit curious, and I want to give her some time to really bond with him. So we're getting the pen ready. Yeah, this is kind of skipped everything else I was going to do this morning. I was going to the pipe people to get some stuff, and that's going to be this afternoon now. I got to do some prep work first. So I'm going to put that on there, because I got a couple of them that like to put their heads through here and lap at that bowl. I don't know what the fascination is with that bowl. They got to lap at that bowl and then make the floor wet. So, which is a problem. So we're going to cure that first, and then we're going to try and separate her and her calf from everybody else, and we'll gently bring her around here and put her in there. She might have to stay in there for a few days though, because she's a member of a different group. Although they've talked to each other over the fence and they've touched noses and they kind of know each other, if I put her in with this lot, there will be scrapping, because she's smaller than most of them, so it means a lot of them will pick on her. So, yeah, I wasn't ready. Come on, out you go. Go on. Go on. And you, go on. Go on, up the bed. Up the bed. Go on, mind your feet. Mind your feet. Go on. Right. That was simple enough to separate her from them. All I've got to do now is get them in there. He might be small enough I can do it with one hand actually. The idea is to see if I can get her to follow me. She doesn't seem to have an aggressive bone in her body. Hello darling, it's like your baby. Isn't he beautiful? Eh? You gonna come with me? Little fella, eh? You gonna come with me? You want their mum? You gonna follow? Yeah, I know. I'm gonna take him somewhere safe, okay? Yeah. Come on, Mum. I've got him here. Come on. Come on. Good girl. Come on. Good girl. He's slipping. He's slipping. Hang on, let's put him down and see if we can just... There you go. What a good mum. So, I got some of the older cows that aren't as well behaved as that. Water. Water will be good. Yeah, let's have the robin poo out there, shall we? Turn you on. There you go. Water. I'll give her a bit of rub and let everybody else back through. You're having a poo, that's good. That's a big poo. My word, that's a big poo. Right, the next one I want bright yellow, is that right? Yeah. So mother and baby can have some one-on-one time now. She's still wondering what it is. She knows it's important and she's quite happy with it, but oh, there's a bit of yellow coming through. That's okay. Yellow, when it comes out like clotted cream, that means he's been on the boob, so I'll be happy then. There you go, Mum. I'll get you some grub, don't you worry. Yeah, don't eat that, please. Thank you. Here, darling. Have that. I dare say you'll be lying on that in a bit, so. But, right, food, water, shelter, a bit of peace and quiet. Well, that's one more than I expected to get. It won't really make up for the loss of the 3, but They say, didn't they, that he taketh away and he giveth, or is it he giveth and taketh away? Whatever. It's a bonus calf. Wrong tool for the job really, isn't it? So I just thought I'd have a go and try it. It was a harsh job, but we did it. Right. We'll let the rest of the hooligans back through and then we'll have a look, see if anything else looks like it might be thinking about it. Because, like I said, if we've had one, if he nailed one, there's more than a reasonable chance he got another one. Dirty old devil. Right. There's a couple of very small heifers in there. I really hope he didn't nail, although I think they would probably be way too small and they probably wouldn't have come on bulleting anyway. But like I say, you never know, do you? Steer, steer, steer. That's a heifer. She looks empty. She looks empty. So does she. How about you? Yeah, you look empty. That's a steer. Go on. 183 I'm looking at, because 183 was paying a lot of interest. Oh, that's a steer anyway, doesn't matter. 195. Who are you? Yeah, you look empty. Nothing obvious so far. That's a steer, that's a steer. That looks a bit suspicious, do you reckon? That looks decidedly suspicious. She's got a calf in her. That one hasn't. Looks like he's had two. 191 and that little, was it 199 we just looked at? She's only a little lass. Right, so we're going to be thinking about maybe drawing her out as well and put her in a pen, so hopefully she's not going to drop anything for a couple of days. We'll get those two sorted out and put them in the next pen, the big pen, and then little 199. Look at that. What bugger circular, look. Oi. No, that's not for you. I think she's going to have to come out sooner. She's going to have to come out sooner. Bagger. Right, you've all got to go back in there again now then. Right, that's the one I want to separate out, so I'll push her. No, that's the wrong way. I want you to go that way. Back up that way, that's it. Go on. Go on, darling. Go on, sweetheart. Because they're in the way, aren't they? That's it. You go down there. Go on, you. Hop it. And you. Hop it. Go on. Hop it. Go on. Go on. What I'll do is I'll try and keep her in there a minute. You go out. You stay there. Come up. You stay there a minute. Can I get around that way? No, not easily. Okay, I need both hands. Come up. I saw that. Come on. What? What? Come on. You two as well. Go on. Go on. No, come, you fucker. You fucker, sod. Go on. Get in. Go on. Get up there. And you, go on. Get up there. You stay in there. You stay in there. Right. So everything I just took apart, I'll go back together again. Right. Done. Come on, sweetheart. Go on, sweetheart. There you go. Go on. Yeah, I know you want to go back to your mates, but you have to go somewhere else. Go on. Good girl. Good girl. Go on. Go on. Go on. Don't go over there. That's it. You go that way. That's the way. You go up in there. You'll be with your mate in a minute. That's got her in there. The fact that one of the other ones was sucking on her was enough reason to take her out now. So, right, we'll put them back. Right, I've just realised I did half of that with the microphone inside my shirt pocket, so it's all been muffled. So I'll bring you a quick catch up. Came down this morning, found a calf in here, which we weren't anticipating. I had noticed the other day one of the heifers seemed to have some tit on her. Thought it was just bullying on hormones and whatever else, and because there was no way any of these are pregnant, I thought. But found that calf, went back up the house, got all the got her passport, her date of birth, when she was born, when they were moved, because this is a lot that lived at the farm last year. And there is only one thing I can think of. You look like you've got a bit of belly on you too. That might just be the grub. The only thing I can think of is her dad jumped on her at 6 months old, 7 months old. So she would have come on bullying, and he nailed her before we had a chance to wean him and take him away. That was the reason we were late taking him over was because we had TB. We got it again this year. We've got TB testing again this year. So we're going to have issues again, similar this year, but we're going to have to be a bit more on the ball. I've had 3 offers of a bull so far, all from the same guy down on the South Coast somewhere. It was Dan, thank you. So we look at them as potential fathers for the next lot. He's got 2 short leg and 1 long. We tend to go with long. And that would be okay, but his long leg bull was 7, so he's done some work. Well, we'll see what happens with that. So, but yeah, thank you, Dan. We've been in conversation. We'll have some more conversations on that. So, but yeah, so we've got another 1 calf already born, another one on its way that we weren't anticipating. Yeah, right. Let's get her in a pen, sorted up or sorted out. Oh, happy days. Little calf is in there having a feed. I'm very happy to see that. Okay, just a bit of water to sort out. We should be golden, it says. Famous last words. Oh, one. Again. Right, well, she'll have what I've got for a minute. I'll give her some fresh. I just wish they could think where they're aiming it, you know. Not giving her a whole bucket full because it ain't gonna last that long. Right, put you over there. Right, shall we see if we can get her in here? So, it's probably going to be, maybe going to be a little bit of a struggle, but we'll do it gently. No worry. Good girl. There you go. Round you go. Round you go. Round the outside. There you go. Go on, round the outside. Alright. Well, there's more than one way. If you can't use the gate, use the hurdle. Right, should we try that? Good girl. Good girl. Well done. Yeah, that's the way. In you go. Go on. Just a bit more. No, 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 no. Get in. 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 Hit. In. That way. Dexters don't like being separated. Mind you, a lot of calves, or cattle, especially young stocks, don't like being separated from their mates. It's separation anxiety, but she's got a friend to talk to there. She's got a drink, she's got some food. It's just that her mates are over there, and she can't understand why she's not with them. So it might make her a bit restless, but I'd like her to stay in there. Can't have those naughty devils sucking her teats and taking all the colostrum out of her. That's for her calf, not them. Alright, sweetheart, calm down. You'll have some more company in a minute. You alright, darling? You're alright, you've got a baby to look after. So, you lot just need to come in, don't you? Come on. Okay, so the little heifer I just shot in, the one that hasn't had a calf, is a bit... She's a bit antsy, and that's partially because she's now inside a herd of animals. She's still parted by the gates, and I'm trusting she will settle down. But like I said, I can't afford... That's her. Thank you. I can't afford to leave her in there if a couple of the other animals in there are going to start sucking her out, because that's taking all the energy that she should be producing for her calf. So, little boy in there is happily tucking into the milk bar. So. It makes you wonder, are they actually saying something? You know, is there something going on? And so, what? Are you giving me attitude? Are you giving me attitude? I saw that. Giving me attitude. Don't you come and start on me, missus, or I'll be calling you Burger. She always was a bit of a queer-tempered thing. So she's all right, but she's just like, no, she's very calf proud. I say very calf proud. She's quite calf proud. I don't think she'd actually do any harm. She just doesn't like people here. It's like, I like you, half a mile over there. Right. So we've come down. We came down early this morning and did all our jobs. Never saw that calf. Never saw it. It's only when I came down second time. I came down to get the skid steer to load up a load of wood chip for a customer. And it was when I came in to get the skid steer, I thought, strange noise coming from that side. And that's what it was. It was her talking to her calf. So, yeah. There you go. You never know what the day's going to bring you. So, definitely one calf. Maybe two. Maybe there will be a calf tomorrow or next day. But it's a heifer, so we'll have to keep an eye on her. Although it's saying that, the first one has had her calf. Actually, we'll go in there and have a quick look to see if we can find any cleansings. Because if I can find them, I'd like them out of there. Where did she have her calf? This was clean yesterday. No. Can you see it? I can't see it. What's that? Nope. Maybe she had it out there. I mean, that's where I found the calf. He was led in the corner down there behind the gate. It's possible she ate it. I mean, they do. It is instinctual to, is that a word? Instinctual? Instinctive? To get rid of the cleansings, to remove the smell for predators. Not that they've got many predators here. But, no, I can't see it. Problem is, if I can't see it, I can't remove it. And if it is in here, well, in saying that, I think there's only one more to carve out of this one, and she's going to carve in a clean pen over there. So, bug in there, because we had that part and we disinfected it and fammed it and did everything else we could. Yeah. Yeah. All this, a couple of weeks' time, this will all be cleaned out. So, we've been umming and ahhing how we're going to disinfect the barn. Apparently the very best thing to get rid of coxie is steam. Kill it with heat. So I am wondering whether or not even to do on the floor on this with the steam, although it's a stone floor, clean it all out, let it dry off, and then come in with the steam rusher and just put the pressure on low. So not blasting pressure, just low pressure, and turn the heat right up on the steamer, and basically just go over the floor as slowly as I can and sweep it backwards and forwards. There'll be enough pressure to get into the stone, and if I linger on it long enough, will it kill it? We can't do any harm, can it? It can't. It's just going to be probably 20 gallons of diesel and 3 or 4 days. So, but it might well be that if we're not busy with the tree guys and I can spare a fella, we might well share out the steam cleaning between me and the guys. So, you know. Yep, that's me being idle, absolutely for sure. So, but do I want to spend 3 or 4 days doing nothing but steam cleaning in here? No, I don't want to. And I've got the option I haven't got to, so yeah. Right. That's as much as we can do for now. It is 23 minutes past midday. Coffee. Right, welcome back. We've just come down to have a look to see how everybody is down here before I go off. I got a little road trip to Plumber's Merchant. Holly's grease trap, fat trap, whatever it is we're putting in our kitchen, arrives and hasn't got all the bits we need to fit it, to plumb it in. One of the things we need is a rubber 50mm to 40mm reduction sleeve collar thingy. So I've got to go and get that, and a few other bits and bobs as well. A bit more pipe and some 90 degrees. Just checking all is quiet down there. It is. I can't see the calf. Right, I'll have to walk round. Where's your baby? Where is he? She? Is it underneath there? Oh, you was hiding it. Right, That's why I couldn't see it. All right, well, that's all right. No dramas. So, she's one very, very proud new mum. So, and for a first-time heifer, I'm really pleased with how well she's taken to him. So, I'm just hoping that her little friend does the same. I'm a little bit concerned about her because she's still a little bit antsy about being shut in by herself. But I don't really have an option. It's leave her in with her mates and suck her dry and get rid of all her colostrum. Well, that's no good to the calf as she's going to have sometime in the next 48 hours, hopefully. Once she's had her calf, provided she takes to him, all will be well. She'll be busy looking after him, her, it. So, yeah. All right. Okay, so we are off to Cooper's at Stroudwater, and then back. And then we've got to get a saw bit for that, and we've got to get some connectors. It's all up here, which means I'm probably going to forget half of it. Right, well, welcome back. It is 20 to 6, late afternoon, early evening, depending on how you see it. Not a brilliant day. I mean, the calf was a nice surprise, nice, unexpected, but we haven't achieved what we wanted to today. One of the main things I wanted to get done today was get this thing fitted for Holly. So this is her grease trap. So Dave bought his stuff down, got everything done. Unfortunately, we didn't have the fittings to go from here to waist. So this, if you don't know, for those of you that don't know, is a trap. It's full of other fittings for a minute. So basically that's for your solids, that's for your water and your fat and everything else. And it's basically separates anything nasty from the water, and that's going to be fitted to Holly's waist out of here. Something else she has to maintain. I think it's probably, she won't be actually having a lot in there. Once a month, she'll have to take it apart, bring it out, clean it out, steam clean it or something. I think that's going to be the easiest thing. We wanted, we could put push fittings on there, but I want to be able to take it apart, so we're having rubber fittings with Jubilee clips, because there's no pressure and there's no heat. I want to be able to take it apart easily so we can bring it down here and literally power wash it out if we have to. So, right, they're all led down that side. So, so I went out this afternoon with the intention of getting these fittings. Nobody, not a single one of our local plumbing suppliers had what we needed. One place in Yate had one fitting. Well, we need two, and we can't take her old sink apart until we got all the fittings. So anyway, we've ordered them. They are coming Wednesday, and you've had your water everywhere, you silly girl. And you're bellowing. Right, she's not happy, but she's gonna have to stay in there. Yeah. Hopefully that all comes on Wednesday and we can get that fitted for her. So she's happy, that little calf is happy. You, however, are not happy. So, and why have you kicked your bucket all over there? Eh? Why? Eh? There is a reason for you being in there. It's because your preggers and those other ones over there are sucking on you. And we can't have that. So you've got to stay in there. And I know you're not happy, and I'm sorry, but it is what it is. Right, should you chop your water up again? Eh, shall we? Sorry, Brutus, mate, you're gonna have to move. Come on. Come on, yep, you're gonna have to move. Go on, chap. Look what you're lying in. Dirty. Right, okay. Fresh water? No, you can't come out, you've got to stay there. I know you don't want to, but it is what it is. Who's nudging me? Oh, it's you. Might have known. Hello, darling. Hello, sweetheart. Right. Water. Excuse me. Excuse me. Thank you. Excuse me. Coming through. Thank you. What? Mary's being a tart. Scratch my arse. I'm gonna have that put on a t-shirt. All right, sweetheart. You have to calm down a little bit. Just calm down a little bit. All right. Yeah, she's lovely, isn't she? Eh? She's lovely. Good mum, well done. Right. You've got enough till tomorrow. They've got enough till tomorrow. They've got enough till tomorrow. The bed's gonna last the night okay. So, even though a couple of them have put some great big stinky pats in there, they don't care. I think we're good to go. Good to go.